following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. At 11:36 p.m. Central Standard Time, there have been numerous confirmed reports of a large unidentified aircraft of unknown origin and intent having entered Earth's lower orbit by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration in Washington, D.C. It is believed that the unidentified aircraft in question is possibly of extraterrestrial origin. The unidentified aircraft is currently being heavily investigated by NASA and attempts at contacting the aircraft are underway. It is unknown if this aircraft poses any kind of significant danger, or if the unidentified aircraft is being controlled. It is also currently unknown if the aircraft will be pulled into the Earth's atmosphere by gravitational force. However, it is recommended that every resident of the United States should remain diligent and tuned to a local station or media outlets for more information and updates on the situation as it develops.
Good morning, Huntsville. My name is Jennifer Sawyer, and you are tuning into Huntsville's most accurate and popular news network. Today is Friday, April 30th, 2021. I hope you are enjoying this beautiful spring morning, as it is the perfect weather to start your day off. It is 73 degrees out, with a few clouds scattered. A warm start to our weekend is in the forecast, so if you have any family plans this weekend, it is a really great time to do so. This morning, we have some extremely interesting breaking news to report. It involves the emergency broadcast that was heard all throughout the United States last night. It was not an accidental activation or a prank. NASA has confirmed that an unidentified aircraft or spacecraft has indeed entered the Earth's atmosphere and is currently stuck in the Earth's lower orbit as we speak. While the news may seem impractical at this moment, people at NASA are taking it extremely seriously. The President, as well as the Pentagon, has been informed about this event, and it is currently being heavily investigated. The first statement from NASA came in the form of a tweet that was sent out at about 5:33 a.m. Central Standard Time a couple hours ago. I will go ahead and read this tweet for our listeners tuned in. The tweet reads, and I quote, "Unidentified aircraft spotted in Earth's lower orbit. This is not a joke or prank. The ISS or International Space Station has reported that it is high enough above the Earth to not be posing any danger to nearby LEO satellites at this time. An official statement will be made later today. Stay tuned." The tweet is blowing up on social media and the entire internet is in a frenzy already. Due to the extreme response to the event and of the tweet itself, it is currently one of NASA's most popular tweets ever posted to the site. Even though NASA has not yet announced when they will release their official statement, and even though this is a developing event, it sure is gathering an insane amount of an internet following in just a few hours. The only thing that NASA has confirmed as of right now is the legitimacy of this event and if it poses any danger in any way, shape, or form to any LEO satellites. There are a lot of unknowns, and more scary, the attempts at contacting the spacecraft in any way have been futile. This is the first time we've seen an actual UFO in the flesh, full in all its glory, within our solar system and even more so, right at our doorstep. There are currently no photos of the spacecraft, but as time goes on, there is most likely to be one taken by the International Space Station or one of the many space telescope observatories around the United States and world. However, it is unknown if the spacecraft can even be photographed and/or sketched until the investigation of the spacecraft will reveal enough information about it deciding so. This is a rapidly unfolding historical moment, and information will continue to be brought to you as both NASA and our government continue to investigate the spacecraft and whether or not it will pose any significant danger to us. The President will begin briefing on this event in the coming time, and he may or may not hold a live press conference to address the nation on this very prominent start to our day. Now here is meteorologist Jeremy Bowles with the 7-day forecast for your week. Jeremy?
Thanks, Jen. For your day today, we will see highs in the upper 70s with a bit of clouds and lows in the mid-50s tonight. Your weekend is going to look very warm, with Saturday and Sunday both being sunny with your high temperatures reaching over into the mid-80s. 84 on Saturday and a high of 86 is expected Sunday, with your lows being 54 on Saturday and 58 on Sunday. Next week will bring a possibility of some showers and storms into the area for a change. Your high for Monday will be 74 degrees, with a low of 51 degrees. There is a 35% chance of an isolated shower or two drawing closer into midweek next week, with Tuesday being the start of it mainly. A 60% chance outliers for Tuesday's weather forecast with a high of 71. A low of 53 will also hang into the night. The rest of the week is looking pretty rainy, so make the weekend the best of it before you get rained.
I sure am going to get some things done this weekend. Perfect weather indeed. Anyway, today is a tragic day for the Madison County Sheriff's Office. Evan Latello, the officer that was involved in a horrible car accident during a police pursuit a couple weeks ago, has passed away at Madison General Hospital at the age of 53, due to his massive injuries. At the time, Latello was placed into a medically induced coma which he was in for several weeks. The injuries were so severe and progress of recovery was very unlikely. His family had made the decision to let the doctors take him off life support, and he passed away on April 29, 2021 at around 11:13 a.m. In addition, the events of the car crash that costed the life of Deputy Evan Latello has been uncovered and released by the Madison County Sheriff's Office. On March 25, 2021, at around 4:28 p.m., Latello was about to pull over a white pickup truck on Alabama's Highway 431 northbound just outside of Meridianville, Alabama. As Latello pulled the vehicle over, the driver of a semi-truck, later revealed to be Gavin Lister, was driving in the far right lane of the northbound section. Behind Lister was another semi-truck which was following Lister too closely at the time. In a horrible chain of events, Lister abruptly lost his front right wheel, which caused him to lose control immediately and jackknife into the traffic stop. The truck plowed through the back of Latello's cruiser, including the pulled-over vehicle. The semi-truck that was following Lister did not have enough time to slow down at all, or even stop whatsoever. The truck plowed through the already jackknifed Lister's truck. The force of the crash and last-minute swerve at an attempt to avoid the crash subsequently trailer-whipped another car and caused it to flip over into oncoming lanes of traffic. Lister was ejected from the semi-truck and was killed when thrown into an electrical pole. A fire soon broke out seconds later, and the driver of the white truck, later identified as 43-year-old Chattanooga man Dylan Kramer, was also killed when the trailer of one of the semi-trucks unfortunately came down on the truck and crushed him. 911 was called by drivers who were forced to stop due to the crash, and help arrived 10 minutes later. The driver of the second semi-truck ultimately survived but is still in critical condition. The driver of the car that was trailer-whipped also survived with minor injuries. However, Latello was mortally wounded and also heavily burned by the ensuing fire. Luckily, a Good Samaritan saw that Latello was trapped and he was pulled out of the cruiser before the fire would have consumed his car. Although mortally and extremely wounded, Latello was airlifted to Madison General Hospital where he was then put on life support. His life came to a tragic end though when he was unable to fight any longer. The date of the funeral services for Deputy Latello will be announced by the Madison County Sheriff's Office at a later time. We tried to reach out to Latello's family but was unable to get a response at this time. A GoFundMe has been set up by his family since his passing and over $75,000 has already been donated.
Can I have everyone's attention, please? Thank you. There has been a slight delay in our scheduling. We are sorry for any inconvenience. We at NASA have been working hard to bring you the latest information, but now we are moving ahead with the official statement. As I've said, we are very sorry for the harsh delay. We will not withhold information from the American people. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Head of NASA Diana Howitzer to the stand. Thank you, Mrs. Howitzer.
Everyone's attention. Please, quiet down. Calm down. We will explain this as much as possible. Thank you. Now, I know all of you are well aware of what has been going on in the skies above our planet in the past few hours. It is no doubt a very focal point for us right now. Trust me when I say that us at NASA have been leaving no stone unturned into finding the truth. What I have for you today is the full story of what has happened and what is going to happen. Last night, at around 11:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, or 12:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on April 29, 2021 or April 30, 2021, however you want to call it, NASA would make a very historical discovery that would change the way we look at extraterrestrial encounters forever. And I know that all of you are scared of what this might mean for us and our future. I can reassure you that as of right now, we have discovered some very interesting things about this UFO we found. But before we get to those points, I want to again reassure the people that we at NASA are also very nervous about this, and have gotten sleepless nights over what this will mean and how we will go about it. To clear any immediate conspiracies, I will say this. This event is 100% real, documented, and is being investigated by the United States government as one of the most legible and solid UFO sightings in history. The evidence is almost unparalleled. Why, you ask? Well, this is going to shock a lot of you as you will come to find out that we have an actual picture of the spacecraft taken by one of our telescopes. However, I am unable to disclose or show this picture at all. We were not even told where this picture was going, other than a very secure place inside the Pentagon. Until we receive word about when we can disclose the photo, we will not hesitate to let you know. Please, order. I am unable to control what is happening. I know this might anger all of you, but I assure that the government is doing everything in their power to investigate this with us, and it is in our duty to cooperate and let them take their time.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're the one talking about the time. I've been waiting here since 12. Oh yeah, and didn't that guy say he wouldn't withhold information from us? You were lying already. I came all the way here for nothing.
Yeah, what he said. What else are you hiding from us? Are you gonna just gloss over that inconsistency and continue to fuck us over?
Please, everyone calm down. We promise we are doing everything we can, it is not our fault. Let me explain further. I will delve into deeper detail with what is happening.
You can delve into my ass. I'm not listening to another word you say.
Exactly. This is absolute bullshit. I'm tired of our government screwing us over and lying to us on a daily basis. Mom ain't raised nobody who takes shit from anyone. Who's with me? We're gonna take back our country.
Yeah! I'm getting sick of this absolute madness. The boiling point is tipping. It's time to stand up. Everyone get up on stage.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Metropolitan Police Department of the District of Columbia. There have been numerous reports of a large crowd of people demonstrating at the National Aeronautics and Space Administration building in Washington, D.C. The protesters have interrupted a live press conference outside, and have stormed the stage, where a representative of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration was about to give a speech. It is believed that this demonstration could have the ability to turn violent. All residents receiving this message are advised to stay away from this area until police have cleared the scene of protesters, and is safe to do so. Tune now to local stations and media outlets for further information. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Sheridan County Sheriff's Office. At approximately 1:05 a.m. Central Daylight Time, multiple 911 calls have come in reporting a very large explosion that occurred about a mile northwest of McCluskey, in a large field near Cherry Lake, or approximately 1 mile southeast of 16th Street Northwest, and that there is currently a large fire in the area, resulting from this explosion. The Sheridan County Sheriff's Office has closed all roads within a mile radius of the explosion, while the cause is heavily investigated by detectives. The roads that are closed include 16th Street Northwest, 8th Street Avenue Northwest, and 12th Street Northwest. The area of the explosion is under heavy guard by authorities. Do not attempt to approach the scene for your own safety. It is also recommended by Sheridan County deputies that you stay indoors in case it may be a terrorist threat. Stay tuned to local news, media, and internet sources or outlets for further information on this developing situation.